In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NHL games happening on November 3rd, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Stars versus Arizona Coyotes. A pair of Central Division teams take the ice in search of a victory down in the Valley of the Sun. The Dallas Stars are on the road as they make the trip to face the Arizona Coyotes on the campus of Arizona State Thursday night. Dallas comes in on the heels of a 5-2 home victory over the Kings Tuesday night in their previous contest. Arizona earned a 3-1 home victory over Florida in their last game. In the process, they recorded their first victory at Mullet Arena as well. Over the last 10 meetings, the Stars own a 7-2 record, though the Coyotes have won the last 2 meetings, including a 4-3 overtime road win on April 27, 2022. The Dallas Stars are 6-3 this season and have 13 points on the year. Dallas is coming off of a win against the Los Angeles Kings by a score of 5-2 in their last game. Dallas outshot Los Angeles by a total of 40-32 and won 52.3% of the faceoffs in the win. The Dallas Stars are averaging 3.3 goals per game, 2.3 goals against per game, 26.5% on the power play, and 84.4% on the penalty kill this season. Jason Robertson has led the Stars with 5 goals, 8 assists, and 32 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Dallas is Scott Wedgwood, who is 1-2 this season with a 3.65 goals against average and a .895 save percentage. The Arizona Coyotes are 3-5 this season and have 7 points so far this year. Arizona is coming off of a win against the Florida Panthers by a score of 3-1 in their last game. Arizona was outshot by a total of 42-21 and lost 56.9% of the faceoffs in the game. The Arizona Coyotes are averaging 2.89 goals per game, 4 goals against per game, 32.4% on the power play, and 82.9% on the penalty kill this season. Clayton Keller has led the Coyotes with 3 goals, 7 assists, and 17 shots on goal this season. The projected starting goalie for Arizona is Connor Ingram, who is 1-2 this season with a 3.7 goals against average and a .891 save percentage. The Stars are 3-9 in their last 12 road games and 4-0 in their last 4 versus Western Conference. The Coyotes are 14-37 in their last 51 home games and 33-75 in their last 108 overall. The under is 7-1-2 in Stars' last 10 road games. The over is 15-5 in Coyotes' last 21 overall. The Stars are 5-2 in the last 7 meetings in Arizona and 21-8 in the last 29 meetings. The favorite is 23-7 in the last 30 meetings. The home team is 22-8 in the last 30 meetings. Other than being on the road, there's not much going against the Stars in this spot. Truthfully, there's not much going against any team facing the Coyotes this season. That's been the case since last season, really, as they ended the year with the worst record in the NHL. That's saying something when there was an expansion team entering the league with the Seattle Kraken. Regardless, Arizona is a franchise that spent their offseason worrying about if they even had an arena to play in rather than trying to improve their roster. There's still promise with Clayton Keller, but they lack any sort of depth. They're also still rolling with goaltender Karel Vejmelka, who has not been set up for success since his rookie season last year. The Coyotes even got rid of the NHL's new Ironman, Phil Kessel, who now plays for the Vegas Golden Knights. Admittedly, the Stars didn't do much in the offseason either. However, they have reason to be confident in their roster. They've proven why already this year, as they've been atop the Central Division throughout the young season. Their core trio of Joe Pavelski, Jason Robertson, and Roope Hintz has looked strong thus far, but it's also been the development of goaltender Jake Oettinger. He's leading the NHL in goals saved above expected and the primary reason why Dallas has allowed the second fewest goals per game. Despite being on the road, it's still worth paying the price for the favorite with how much the Coyotes have struggled. So the Dallas Stars money line is our full game side pick. Dallas comes into this game having seen the under post a 6-3-1 mark in their games this season. The Stars have stayed under the mark in 4 of their 5 road games this season. Dallas has seen an average total of 5.6 goals per game on the year, though that number slips slightly to 5.4 goals per game as the visiting team. Arizona has seen the over post a 5-4 record on the year. All 3 of the Coyotes games at home have stayed under the number this season. The Coyotes have posted an average total of 6.89 goals per game, but that number falls down to only 4.67 goals per contest on home ice. Given the fact that Dallas is second in the league in goals against while Arizona struggles to put the puck in the net, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Florida Panthers versus San Jose Sharks. The Florida Panthers and San Jose Sharks meet Thursday in NHL action at the SAP Center. The Florida Panthers need a win after losing 5 of their last 8 games. The San Jose Sharks need a win after losing 7 of their last 10 games. The Panthers come into this game with a 5-4-1 record overall, but they have gone 2-8 on the puck line. In the last game against the Arizona Coyotes, the offense only managed 1 goal, and that led to the 2-goal defeat. As a team, Florida is averaging 3 goals per game, while their defense is giving up 3.1 goals per game. Matthew Tkachuk has scored 5 goals and added 8 assists so far this season. Colin White has also scored 3 goals and added 5 assists this year. On the other side of this matchup is the San Jose Sharks, who sit with a 3-8-1 record overall, and they are coming off another loss in the last game. The offense scored 5 goals against the Anaheim Ducks, but that wasn't enough as they were defeated 6-5 in a shootout. San Jose is averaging 2.42 goals per game, while their defense is giving up 3.25 goals per game. The offense is ranked 31st in the league, so the scoring 5 goals in the last game was quite impressive. The Panthers are 0-4 in their last 4 road games and 49-24 in their last 73 overall. The Sharks are 1-7 in their last 8 home games and 13-38 in their last 51 overall. The under is 9-4-1 in Panthers' last 14 overall. The over is 3-0-1 in Sharks' last 4 overall. The Panthers are 5-0 in the last 5 meetings in San Jose and 6-0 in the last 6 meetings. The favorite is 4-0 in the last 4 meetings. The road team is 8-3 in the last 11 meetings. The Florida Panthers continue their 4-game road trip as they've entered the California portion, playing the San Jose Sharks on Thursday. The Panthers could desperately use a win as they've struggled lately, only winning twice in their last 6 games. It's been worse for the Sharks as they only have 3 wins on 12 games this season and have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Offensively, even though the Panthers haven't put up those crazy numbers like they did last season, they still have the advantage. They are only averaging 3 goals per game, which ranks them 19th in the league, but the pressure is there, ranking 1st in shots per game and 4th in expected goals. Compare that to the Sharks, who rank in the bottom 10 in all 3 of those same categories. Defensively, these teams are close together when looking at goals allowed per game, both ranking around average. However, the Panthers have been much better at limiting their opponents' scoring chances, ranking 2nd in expected goals against while the Sharks rank 17th. The Florida Panthers aren't off to the hottest start in the world, but we know the talent is there for them to get their act together. The San Jose Sharks are just a complete mess at both ends of the ice, and making a case for them is pointless at this point. Until further notice, the Sharks have boxed themselves in as one of the worst teams in the league. With the Panthers' results being subpar of late, look for the advanced stats to guide you in this game. Look for the Panthers control the pace of play, so the Florida Panthers money line is our full game side pick. San Jose's 5-on-5 defense has been awful thus far, and James Reimer hasn't been at his best over his last 2 showings. The Sharks have allowed the 3rd most shots in the league this season, and the Panthers have a nice opportunity to finally find their offensive rhythm. Both San Jose and Florida have allowed 3 or more goals in 4 straight outings, so give me the over on the totals. 2 of their previous 3 encounters have been proper high-scoring affairs with more than 7 goals on the scoreboard. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.